every Kupo. We are back with the Highroad Maluviette again tonight. Anyone interested, I am back to posting schedules for streaming. I plan on streaming 4 or 5 days a week for the foreseeable future because I lost my job. So I am taking the silver lining on this, and I'm going to be pushing to grow as a content creator. We'll see how it goes. I'm also hoping to put out on Start Playing to start running paid games as well. So if you're listening to this, keep your eyes peeled, because I will also be posting links for such things over on the Twitter, Blue Sky, and Facebook as well when I get that set up. So, as always, mental health is important. If you are experiencing any level of mental distress or unease, please seek professional help. Therapists and psychiatrists are there to provide a safe and reliable space to process stress and difficult situations through various methods. They're there to provide preventative and post-care for such things. If you are experiencing a situation that requires immediate or emergency attention, please check the links below for crisis and emergency options. You can also find links below to charities that help children in need. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Our social media, Ko-Fi, Throne, and Discord server are linked below as well. The Discord is a community gaming space with a completely optional section for dungeons and moogles. Alrighty then. Does anyone want to take a shot at the recap from last week?
Okay, everyone is quiet. I will try to remember. My memory is not great today. We finished to defeat the Inamundi, or the massive, I would say, Terask that was destroying everything. We help Magdalene to get back to herself. We encountered Bahamut. We had it bestowed upon us some very, very powerful gift, and gave us the opportunity to see into the road to godhood. And we start to go back to the road. I remember that me and Drath had interesting discussion about my Patreon and my connection to her, and the fact that she wants to talk with us. And I draw a blank page on the rest. Sorry. I probably missed a lot.
No, that mostly covered it. So the conversation with Bahamut, he revealed that in a world past, before this one, he had been mortal himself, a Dragoon, and him and a group of 24 faced off with Inamundi back when it was a simple Tarask. But he himself died in that fight, and he ended up acquiring the divine seeds of his companions, to which he rose to the mantle of Bahamut. He indicated that there had been a Bahamut before him, that he is not the first Bahamut. And that is when he sealed away the Tarask that eventually became Inamundi. There was a conversation with Cosmos later on. Important is through all of this, Deuce had been in control of Pius's body from the fights through a full day's travel and up to this conversation with Cosmos, just about. Cosmos unfortunately gave Finnegan some bad news, saying that she has no idea how long it's actually going to take to find a path to send him home, but that she will work on it, and that he is free to do as he pleases. That the gods of this world expect nothing from him, because the whole point in doing what was done to save him was so that he could live a life free of being controlled and told what to do by gods. Then Cosmos spoke to all of you, not the versions of you in game, not the characters, but the literal you that I'm talking to right now, the actual people playing this game. And specifically spoke to you, Deuce, and you were given the choice of either continuing to play Pius or Finnegan by the goddess of hope in the world. You chose to stick it out with Pius. Unfortunately, at the moment in-game, the version of Deuce inside of Pius has shut himself out from the rest of Pius and the personalities, after discovering that he's not real, that none of the versions of you in the world are real, that it is a fake world, so how could real people possibly be there? Indicating that this is an actual point of lore within the world itself, and not just a fact of us playing a game. Cosmos was then offered to stay for dinner by Wrath. She declined and explained that the gods cannot traverse the material plane as they please, that this reality was woven in a way that prevents them from doing so. Under certain conditions they can, but it's for very limited times. She also revealed that the Highroad and the rest of the Malpheus Mountains that it cuts through are a special place where a multitude of other realities intersect, and it is where the barrier between Maluviette and the other realities is thinnest, allowing for the most divine power, as well as the highest potential for the gods to appear, which is why they have all been appearing along this journey and why this is the road where their divine relics are being put into your hands to take out into the world. The ones that weren't already. That it's, after all, Tiamat's relics as well as Tatali's were already out in the world. You got a night's rest after all of that, and then had a peaceful day's travel. It is about 6:30 p.m. as you come up to this village. When you initially saw the signs of life, you did notice that they weren't on the road itself. You did have to travel out into the forest a little bit, but the trees were fairly far apart, so you're able to take your wagons with you as well as the seeds. And now, as you are coming up to the edge of the village, the townsfolk are approaching you. They're clearly interested in all of you. They seem to have no misgivings about there being an angel, a demon, this powerful draconic person, warforged made of pure steel. You're not sure if they actually noticed you or not, Geraldine. You are pretty stealthy and you don't think they've noticed you.
So I remember now
before we get into that.
yeah, I remember now that I
Continue.
told you. Then I didn't want to be seen as yes. Now I remember that part. Sorry. As I said, just a moment of like I usually remember everything. I don't know. My brain is farting. Sorry.
All good, all good. There is one thing that I forgot to ask you all about, and to make sure we discussed previously. This would have been done before you left the Valley of Dragons, where the fight with Finamundi occurred. The Kishin Heart, Finamundi's Kishin Heart. This thing is big enough to shove Pius inside of, and it is still beating this large crystalline heart. What did all of you want to do with that? Were you going to leave it behind? Are you trying to strap it onto one of the wagons? You do notice if you try to pick it up, despite its massive size, it is relatively light. You'd say it's somewhere around like 75 to 100 pounds.
How did we forget about this thing?
Sorry,
Jesus.
We all forgot about it. We all forgot about it.
I mean, I remember that I absorb a memory fragment for it, but that's it. Yeah, Geraldine wants to keep it. I don't know what the rest of the people wants to do with it.
We should eat it in memory of the captain.
No,
Okay.
we should not do that.
What does one of these go for in the market?
Has anyone seen Rising of the Shield Hero and the Dragon Cores?
I know about
a
it.
dragon ingests a dragon core from a dragon that's more powerful. That dragon the core's from can then take over the dragon that ate the core, reforming itself. I'll say it gives you the vibe that if it were to be consumed, it would have terrible consequences on your psyche.
Oh, interesting.
So we could use it on someone else.
Yes.
No.
What? Bro,
I don't
One's
wanna-
bad enough. We don't need more.
Yeah, I don't want to give someone else the powers of this thing just to have to deal with another one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Geraldine will go like, are we sure that this thing is going to give this other person power? Or just take over? Maybe make them insane.
It'd be either or. I kind of just don't want to chance it. What if we were to keep it with us and try to maybe use the hope fragments to evolve it, to change
That
it?
could be interesting, yes. Sorry, I was just thinking about someone that I would like to give it. But you're right, Wrath. Better not.
I mean, what if we were to just say get 1 million gold or something? You never know. It's exotic.
Yeah, but to whomever we're going to sell it, there is a good chance then they are going to sell it again and again until ended up in the hands of the kindest.
Or Gold
Can't you
Rider.
turn invisible, Geraldine?
We're still back
Sorry?
at the thing of dragons.
Oh, no, we're still back at the thing.
We rewound.
Can't you turn invisible, Geraldine?
I turn invisible.
No, I mean, like, if you can do that, deal it back after we sell it. Boom. Everyone wins.
That's like a really big thing. That's not easily stolen back.
I mean,
We'll make sure it's a bad person we target.
I try
Sir,
to see if
are you able to unmute and speak right now?
Yeah.
You would know this. Twilight would know this. If she
That's
were
what I was
to be in human
thinking.
form and then grab onto something, basically add it to her inventory, and then wild shape, it would merge into her being like the rest of her equipment. Very easy to seal back at that point.
All right.
Where's
well, I
that
know
in
my
my
character
spells?
for the next campaign.
What spell is that, Jess?
Druid Rogue.
I didn't even know I could
That's,
do that.
What?
That's wild shape. That's just how it works. When you use wild shape to turn into an animal, all of your equipment, your items, your inventory, everything that you have on you merges into your body. That's
Oh, I didn't know
literally
that.
how wild shape works.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it
actually
was
saw
just
that
like
a few
an
years
animal.
ago as a meme and was like, oh my god, why Rob? That's how it works. Druids are better rogues than rogues. Just like fighters are better rangers than rangers.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, I have a lost kitten.
Didn't even hear it.
yeah. Discord,
they're starting to walk around and they're starting to meander around and they're getting lost and
but the Discord doesn't usually cancel sounds in the background usually, so we didn't hear anything.
okay, so yeah, I could totally. So I can actually turn into a hope fragment.
What?
No,
What?
No, you turn into an animal and the items merge into your body. You turn into
Oh.
an animal though.
Okay.
But that's for a hypothetical about selling this thing, which I don't think we should do because if it ends up in the wrong hands, it could be really bad. I don't want Wilfred Goldrudder to end up getting something like this to experiment.
For example, the other things that I want to point out is, and I literally try to put it inside a bag of holding just to see if I can eat there.
Try the
And
body bag of
unfortunately,
holding.
it doesn't. Yeah, the bag of holding doesn't open up wide enough for it. But Twilight does have a body bag of holding that is currently empty, and that will open wide enough for you to shove it inside of.
So we can transport it like this, and one day decide what to do with it. In the meantime, we know that is not, accessible to everyone.
Yep, that's good with me.
All right.
All right, fast forward back to you coming up upon the village. The first thing that you really notice about the townsfolk that are coming up is that one of them appears to be an elven woman, and then two Nuri men. They seem to be normal humans. Just this is supposed to be a village of monsters, from what you've been told. From your understanding, in particular from the ghost of the doppelganger, from the ruins of the military encampment. So it's strange that this village is apparently filled with humans on a road where humans don't have settlements anymore. And they all greet you very warmly as well.
Familiar
What,
a little bit with illusion magic. Can I sense if there's any kind of illusion at work here? Maybe reach to shake one of their hands to see if it actually feels how it looks?
Yes. Go ahead and roll an intelligence.
Just straight intelligence?
Save. Intelligence save.
Oh, save. Okay.
Yeah.
It is the same. Let's see. Okay, rolled good though. 19, 20, 23.
There doesn't seem to be any illusion at work. But there is something strange. They're definitely human, but with this physical contact and being close enough, like really look, their pupils seem to be slightly off center for what they should be. Their skin seems to have this slightly tacky texture to it, and where you would normally see hair follicles on the Nuri, they seem to be lacking them completely.
And it's like a
very uncanny valley. They're human, but they're not.
It's like a crowd that has come to welcome us.
Apparently, it's only 3 people.
Oh, thank you for the warm welcome, friends. May I ask what this place is called?
Oh, it's called Village. Our ancestors felt it was worthwhile to keep things simple.
Village, good name. As Wrath looks to the group.
Wow. Oh, nice looking place. Pretty nice people, it seems. Yeah. Tempest immediately drops the gold down to look through to see if there's any type of purple aura.
Honestly, I think town would have been much better.
There absolutely is. Each one of them has a relatively large purple aura. It's not as big as you and your comrades' auras, but it is larger than you would expect for normal functioning people. And you can kind of spot as you look out further into the town. You can see a multitude of these other auras as well. In particular, there is a link for Roll20 in the Highroad talk. I recommend heading over to that because the map will be useful for keeping track of where everybody is tonight. But if you head north, you'll see on the east side that there is a farm over there, and you see madness aura coming off of all of the crops over there.
Do we notice you, is there a common movement or outward sign that you're looking through that vision?
Whoops. Sorry. This thing kind of slips down sometimes, needs some work. It can get very chaotic from time to time. She looks at you when she says that, Wrath.
Wait, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
She looks at you when she says this. Sometimes my skull falls down and I gotta fix that from time to time. But yeah, you guys are friendly in a fun, chaotic way.
Wrath cocks ahead a little bit. And he's going to send a message.
Go ahead, send your message real quick.
He's going to send a message to the entire group, but asking specifically Tempest, how bad is it?
Every person in this town, it just keeps going. Just go with it for
Yeah,
now.
I'm not buying it. Something is going on here.
So you did get a response from the woman again after the whole comment about, chaotic fun way.
Oh, well, I would have never thought of this town as being chaotic. It's very peaceful. We don't have monster attacks. It's rare for animals like wolves or bears to come into the area. I've always thought it was a very orderly town. We keep things clean. If you look at the road, we even maintain the pavement fairly well.
See that? It's very well crafted. You say you don't get many predators here. Why is that? This seems a pretty fertile place. We saw prey animals on the way in.
Well, a story that's been passed down through the generations. It says that allegedly one of the former mayors passed a ritual of protection over the village. One to ensure our safety, bountiful crops every year, and even nice weather. I'm sure you've noticed if you've been traveling down the mountain that it's a fair bit warmer here. Very, very moderate temperature, not so cold.
Indeed. And this was an elder. Have they passed this person that enchanted the town?
Oh, yes. It's been several generations, perhaps 200 or so years since then. His descendants have continued to operate as the mayor of our village since then.
Is the mayor open to a company? Is there a time we might be able to meet with him?
More than likely, he'd be open to visitors tomorrow. The sun is starting to go down, and we tend to settle in a little early when it comes to our own rest and upkeep. If you'd like, we do have an inn here in town, Mama Maria's Motel, as it's called. Not that we've had any visitors for quite some time, but I'm sure she can make a room available for all of you, or if you need it.
Yeah, I think we'll probably be staying the evening if you don't mind pointing us in that direction. Is there a curfew on the streets, or do you all just typically just prefer to turn in early?
Oh, there's no curfew. In fact, we have very few laws as a whole here. Not much need for them when we don't really have visitors or crime. We just tend to settle in early of our own volition. So
Keep talking like that and you'll make us want to stay. Please, if you don't mind showing us the way.
of course, it's not too far up the road. It's a rather small village.
Kind of points out up the road. You can't quite see it, but he points up past the open tents that you see there on the left, and points past those couple of houses to the blue roofed building. It has the signs that say inn on it, and they're fairly large. In fact, you can see the one on the right side from where you're all standing at the moment.
Yeah, I approach the group. I'm behind the group. I'm, probably between 30 to 60 feet away from the group, hiding and stealthily moving. And you said that we need to go back to that, especially because what I'm wondering is, did I notice anything out of the ordinary? Of course, except what already happening.
No, you haven't actually.
Okay.
Before you get much further, though, the woman kind of speaks up.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, though, before you go turn in, you should head over to the farm and talk to the quartermaster there. That way, you can prepare a spot for your steeds and carriages. The roads aren't
perfect.
particularly big, so it'd be best to not take them with you.
Of course. It slipped our mind we were in the wilderness for so long. Why don't some of us head that way and the rest of us maybe go get checked in at the inn?
I'll go get us a room.
I'll go bring the carts.
Or room. Because,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably a few. Tempest, are you good with sharing a room?
Yep. Let's go get the horses.
Tristan, come give us a hand if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
That way.
All right, to move your pieces to where you are going, then it's going to be the smaller of the two buildings over on the farm. So Tristan, Raph, and who else is heading up to the farm?
Me, definitely me.
All right, and who all is heading over to the inn? Obviously, Pius is.
How do you move pieces?
Do what?
How do you move pieces?
Click and drag.
Click and hold. Yeah, click and drag.
I will say on the way to the farm, I'm going to try and pull the carts over somewhere shady and look around looking for Geraldine to see if maybe she wants to hop in the carts as we go put them up. Because I noticed she was not with us as we approached.
Yeah, I told you that I was, just staying behind, so then I'm around, not visible, just around. So yeah, I will get closer. Literally just crawling down from one of the trees. So on a scale to 1 to me, how much is bad?
The whole area has permeated everyone with it, but I mean, how bad can it be with a town full of law-abiding citizens? Oh, don't eat any of the crops, and Wrath looks directly at Twilight when he says this. Apparently they're corrupted too.
I don't eat.
Oh, that's the last thing we need, a corrupted Twilight.
Anyway, yes, I will keep it in mind when I prepare your food. No ingredients from this place.
We should probably stick to what rations we brought with us.
Yeah. Actually, maybe I can get back into the woods and hunt for something.
I'll probably join you tonight, honestly, if nothing else, just to relay what information we get. Do you want to meet back the way we came? Maybe a mile out?
Yeah, it's better. In the meantime, I will try to collect some info just snooping around.
Right. We'll save one of the messages in case you need anything. Just make sure to let us know where you are. Tristan, I know this place seems safe, especially with what we just came from, but don't let your guard down. It's okay to be nice and still be cautious of someone.
Yeah, of course.
Let's do this. Pius is getting us some rooms at the inn.
So, Geraldine, you are heading outside of the town map area then, yes?
Yes, and I will,
Oh,
I will do one thing before I go. I will do.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Wrath, you were trying to say something.
I was just going to say, I will offer you, if you wanted to stay outside of town to keep your sneak on, I will offer you the instant fortress if you want to put it up outside of town.
Okay. No, Geraldine is happy to leave that to you. I don't need to sleep, so
That's fair. Didn't think about that.
Geraldine can literally just crawl on a tree and stay there, steal. I don't even need to close my eyes. That's how the way that I rest, pretty much. So, what I was going to say is, I will go to find a way to get to a house, as close as possible to a house, and look from a hidden position, look inside one of the window to see if there is anything there. There is asleep, or having dinner, someone that is by themselves, even like beating or whatever. And
So, just quick rundown. So, all of the buildings that have the red roofs, those are houses. If it's only 2 squares tall for the wood panels, that means it's 1 floor, and it's 2 floors if there are 3 spaces of height for the brown parts. Any amount of venturing past that intro area, though, you will notice that the area with all the tents and everything appears to be a bazaar of some kind. Those are houses over on the right, and in addition to the farm and inn that you can see, you can tell there's a much larger house to the north. Without even getting over there, you assume that's likely the mayor's house.
the person in charge, if whatever it is the mayor or whatever, or someone else.
Yes.
Okay. My idea is the following. So you need to tell me if I need to roll something or not. I'm thinking about casting up that thought on the person that I can see to read their mind and to go tiny a little bit more deeper and see if there's anything very, very interesting inside that little skull of them.
Okay. So you head over to one of those houses that's near the entrance of town where you started. And you look inside, and you can see that there's a few people inside. It seems to be a dwarven family, a mother, a father, and a child. You try to use detect thoughts on them, and you get nothing. You're aware of what this effect is, the same thing that a ring of mind shielding does, but there appear to be no rings on their fingers.
Okay, to avoid being caught or being seen and etc., I as soon as I don't get anything, I just flee the scene, and at that point I will go out of town and go deep into the woods where we came from, maybe a couple of miles, and hunt something that can be later on cook or prepared for the rest of the team.
All right. So you all came from the south side. It's only about a quarter of a mile back to the road. If you wanted to venture any amount of depth out, the west side, east side, or north side would be the directions you want to go. There is a lake over there in the northeast, so you figure that's probably going to be where you would be the most visible. So probably not that direction.
Yeah.
So which direction did you want to head, and we'll move your piece of on the map out that direction.
I would say, we were coming. You said you were coming from the south, so I will go back towards the high road because it is, is an area that we already explored. We already know. I know it's out. It's like we are pretty powerful, but the high road can be dangerous. So I will try not to go where I can be, overpowered by something that I didn't expect. So I get back to where we come from, Better safe than sorry. And yeah, and in that area, I start my my hunting.
Okay. If you're gonna take your time, willing to take 3-4 hours on it, no need to roll. If you want to do it in a quicker amount of time, though, I will need a survival roll.
No, I think I'm happy to take my time. Especially because the guy need to settle in. They're probably gonna still the sky is still the sun is still in the sky. It's quite early, so by the time I finish, it will probably be the moment where they need to eat.
All right. Okay. Wrath, Tristan, Twilight, and Tempest over at the farm. You have to come in between the two buildings because that's where the open gate is. But down where everyone's pieces are is where the actual door is. It's currently closed, but you can see there are candles lit inside of the house.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Just one moment.
It takes a couple of minutes as you can hear someone fumbling around inside. They're on the second floor, but eventually they make their way down and open it. It appears to be a Goliath man. He's just a little under 7 feet tall, broad shoulders, exceptionally powerful build. You can tell he has a sunburn, that he spends a lot of time outside.
Oh, visitors. This is a rare treat. How can I help you?
Well, we're, if you couldn't tell, from out of town, and we were probably going to be, holing up at the local inn for a night or two, and we were wondering if there might be a place we could store our carts.
Yeah, of course. You'll follow me out to the barn. We can get your carts and your seeds all settled in then. Your seeds are absolutely magnificent, but what do they eat? We may not have their preferred diet on hand.
They'll dig in the carts for their food. They'll be okay. You don't have to worry about them as much. Although I'm sure they wouldn't mind a good brushing or petting if you had the time, but...
We'll do that. I do that all the time.
Yeah, that's what we have her for.
I see.
So they
I
should
see.
actually be groomed.
But anyway, yeah, if we could store our carts here, that would be amazing. If you don't mind showing us where to bring them in.
Absolutely. Go ahead and just follow me back.
Let's bring them back. Yeah.
So, yeah, he leads you up to the barn. You can tell that the barn is kind of split into two sections. The northern section is closed off on all four sides. But the left side seems to be more of an open space where horses are kept. There are 2 of them stabled at the moment, but there does seem to be enough room for probably 10 in total. He walks over and he renews a couple of barriers to make them wide enough to slide the carts into. He does so at the back of it so that it's furthest away from the opening. And then he pretty much just gives you your pick of the other stables to go ahead and put the steeds in.
And start bringing in the carts and seeds as he sees fit. I will double check. Is there anything valuable on the carts that we don't want to lose? Anybody? Has anybody left anything on these carts?
A body bag of holding with a quiche and heart inside.
Yeah, no, I'm
Mhm.
grabbing that. That's
You
coming
have
with
the
me.
dagger on you?
The what?
You have the dagger on you?
I always have the dagger on me. Yes.
Okay.
And actually, at the mention of that,
Mm.
I will reach in my bag and pull out a sapphire. Everything look good with it?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I'll put it back.
Twilight, as a hoarder she is, she just, drops everything off in the carriage when she does it. She's just bringing armloads of shit just into the barn.
It's in the cart, right?
Yeah.
It's already in
All
the
of my
cart,
shit is
and most of
basically-
it's in bags of holding, but
Yeah.
yeah, you have one of the carts that has probably 6 or 7, maybe even 8 bags that are Twilights.
Mm-hmm.
Twilight, get whatever you want out of there. Make sure you can carry it. I say as I put on a sling bag, the body bag of holding.
I just levitate all my shit though. I use levitate.
And presumably you only have like 1 bag worth of stuff that you're taking, to be completely honest.
We don't have any large hope fragments that aren't in bags, right? Or torment fragments for that matter.
Nope.
That's
Better
what I was.
not.
Yeah, we'll gather all that stuff, get everything stabled. I'll thank the guy and hand him 10 gold in a handshake. We appreciate your kindness in letting us keep our things here. If you need anything, or if the
course,
seeds
if we
give you any
weren't gonna
kind of
be-
trouble, just holler.
Continue.
That was it.
Of course. If we weren't going to be kind to visitors, it wouldn't be very good of us as a town on the high road after all. It is a traveler's route after all.
You're not wrong.
Thanks for the gold. I'm sure it'll do a lot for us around here.
Well, once we plan on getting trade started through this road again, maybe that'll help hold you over until then at least. When is the last time you had any travelers come through here?
Well, we did have a couple of soldiers come through maybe 3, 4 weeks ago. I say come through. They didn't really do much here in town. I got the opportunity to speak with them. They seemed to be hunting through the area for monsters. But once we told them there were no issues around here, they moved on rather quickly.
It does seem rather quaint here. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, did you happen to catch either of the soldiers' names?
No, actually, I didn't. They were a bit cagey about things. I think the only real information they gave about themselves it says that they're under orders from Lord Kinehurst in Elwyn.
Gotcha. Seems Kinehurst is doing a lot to clean out the road these days.
Indeed.
Is there
I
any
promised
kind of
visit.
reaction to that he has?
No, none at all, actually.
One last
Didn't
question.
really have like a yeah type reaction.
Gotcha. One last question. I hate to be as nosy as I may seem. We're looking for a traveler that may have passed through here some time ago. Do you know a Wilfred? Goldrudder, I think, was his last name.
No, I don't think I've ever met a man by that name. And if he might have passed through here recently, I don't think he came this way, at least before the Kinehurst soldiers. I think our last visitor was about a decade ago, actually.
Oh, this would have been quite some time ago. We're following a cold trail, if you will. I just figured I'd ask. So, thank you again for all the information. If you have any trouble with the mounts, just let us know and we'll be here in a jiffy.
Absolutely. They're in good hands. There's no need to worry. Make sure you have a good night's rest. I'm sure the mayor will want to speak with you all tomorrow. He does his best to be as hospitable as possible to travelers.
Of course. As one should. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name. Or perhaps I didn't ask. How rude of me.
My apologies. I must have forgotten my own manners. My name is Jeremy Crawford.
I just realized what came out of my mouth after I said that, by the way.
I'm Wrath Stormscale, and these are my companions, Tempest, Twilight, Tristan.
Pleasure to meet all of you.
Well, we'll be off and let you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you again.
You're welcome. And good night's rest to you all.
You as well. What do y'all think? Seem like a normal guy, huh?
This town is sus as fuck. I don't trust anything I'm seeing. This far out, in the middle of nowhere, no monsters, give me a break.
Hold on, it's completely possible. The campfire we just came from, hollowed ground is everywhere. Or unhollowed ground, as it may be in the case of Wilfred's lair. Maybe these people are just under some kind of enchantment.
How far are we from that fight with that creature?
A couple of days.
Yeah,
70 or so miles.
It's about 90 miles. It's about 90.
Close. Damn.
I still think that's as far as that creature we fought way back. Not even that far back. I think it's kind of questionable for any person to be this close.
I mean, I'm with you. I don't want to let my guard down. But other than what you've seen, I can't put my finger on anything that seems malicious.
Hey, real quick, before continuing, DM, question.
Answer.
Cool. And the ghost from the doppelganger spirit that moved on?
What about him?
You ever actually mention this town in detail? I want to choose my words here.
He gave you a general location, an estimated distance, and told you that the town's MO is to pretend to be human and to consume travelers. Given the little bit of information you know, this would be roughly where it's supposed to be.
Okay. Backing up, where were we?
I don't see anything malicious here other than the corruption you see.
Yeah, but I think we dealt with enough stuff to understand how this all works. It's right in front of us, you know?
I mean, yes and no. You can put all the pieces of a puzzle in front of somebody, that doesn't mean they can see the picture.
Been a while since I did puzzles. We should probably go regroup. Let's go regroup with everyone and figure out where to go from there.
Well, I think we actually ended up leaving Pius alone. We should really go find him.
No.
Pius and Finnegan are together.
Oh, and Finn. Okay. Oh, yeah, we should definitely go find them. That does not sound like a recipe for good time.
I smell metal. This way.
All right, we will now finally move over to Finnegan and Pius. Were the two of you heading straight to the end? Or did you want to dawdle a little and look at the closed-up bazaar along the way?
The curiosity's getting the best of me.
Come on, Finn. Let's make a detour. We don't see villages like this very often.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm just here for the ride. And they start walking in.
I'm so glad you get a chance to live in a DM's life for a minute, Deuce. Having to talk to yourself in different places.
Fucking sucks, dude.
So you head over, and it is more or less what it looks like there on the map. There are the tents. They have crates on the side that are closed up. They are locked, likely containing various items that would be for sale. You can see all the tables there on the lower side of it with additional crates. Probably the ones that you can see that aren't closed up that have items in them, those are closed up right now. The bazaar is closed down. Now, the tents aren't locked up. You can see inside of them, and there are various things that would be used to run a shop. Like there's locked cash boxes, there's chairs, there's a few additional tables throughout them, as well as additional boxes of merchandise that are locked up. You can't get any idea of what's actually sold here, but you would have to assume this is likely the main market space of the town, so they would sell their vegetables, possibly sell the tables. Like there might be a carpenter who sells his wares here, that sort of thing. You do see a sign, though, on your way in, and the name of the bazaar is the Bizarre Bazaar.
That's bizarre.
Indicating that maybe they have some weird oddities that they may sell here as well.
Finn just kind of murmurs to himself. Yeah, how original. Fantastic.
Pius is gonna go to this one and look, and then Finn's gonna go to this one. Just kind of browsing around. Is anybody around here?
No, nobody's around here at the moment. And Bias, how nice of you to join us at the table instead of just in game.
Sorry. I thought I clicked off of that.
It's fine.
Buy us and do swap places.
Ah!
So, in the specific tents, the two of you look inside of. The only thing that you can really say for certain that kind of stands out is it does seem to be like maybe a couple changes of clothes and such, a few personal effects, and you can tell that they're like each tent belongs to a different person that operates here in the bazaar. The one that Pius goes into has several dresses in it, so you would, more than likely, it is a woman who runs this one. And the one that Finnegan heads to actually has a set of armor. It's not put up for display or anything, it's just kind of in a pile in one of the corners. It's a set of half plate.
Interesting. Yeah, they're just gonna continue to kind of just browse. And if nothing catches their eye that's like out of place, they're just gonna keep going this way and just head out. Like if there's nothing, they'll peek in and look along like this area, like these areas here. And if there's
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't say there's anything that necessarily looks too interesting, although the larger crates there, kind of in the middle, the third from the right tent, those two large crates, they're about 10 feet tall. And of course, they're also about 10 feet in length, only about 5 foot wide. The fact that it's just two singular crates that size, it's interesting because you're not sure what they would need crates that large for. They must be very difficult to move if they're full of small items.
Finn's gonna put his ear up against one of the crates, the larger ones.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception.
23.
So you put your ear up to it, and again is listening, and it's very quiet. There's currently not even really a breeze making a noise. You don't hear anything initially, but then again gives it a slight nudge just to see if maybe there's some shake or some movement that would create a noise, similar to what kids often do with like Christmas presents and birthday presents. And he hears the slight rattle of metal inside of it. Whatever it is definitely secure, but it still has some give of movement that allows this noise to be heard.
Yeah, don't really want to go around rummaging around in other people's stuff, especially since this village is wrong. We'll make note of that, and then just gonna head to the inn after that.
All right. So the entrance is actually going to be on the north face of the building. It's surprisingly large, given the size of this village. Every square is 5 feet, like a typical grid map, and it's 3 stories tall on top of that. The sheer number of rooms would probably fit most of the people who live in this village inside the one building. You're guessing that maybe there was a time in the past where they had enough traffic for this, and that they've just maintained the building since.
Okay.
Of course, like a typical inn, there's no lock on the door. You can open it easily. And when you head into the initial waiting area, you can see off to the right that there's a large dining hall. It's got 8 tables that are each about 20 feet in length. They're only as wide as a typical table, of course, so it looks like it seats one person on each side, or spot down it. It looks like most of the village could fit here, and you also can see that there seem to be like the leftovers of a meal still sitting out on the tables. No one is currently manning the front, though.
Pius will walk further in.
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello?
I'm sorry. Give me just a minute. I'm working on cleaning up.
No worries. We're in no rush.
You do end up having to wait about 10 minutes before anyone actually comes out. When someone finally does, you see a sight that would be weird for anyone anywhere. An elderly elven woman comes out from what appears to be the kitchen area. She's hunched over, maybe just a couple of inches. Her posture's not too bad. But to reach this age as an elf in particular, she's got to be pushing about 1,000 years old.
Pius just shoots Finn a quick look.
My. I don't think I've seen you around here before. May I ask what your names are?
I'm Pius, and this is Finn. We're from out of town. Pleasure.
Well, if you're visitors, you must be looking for a couple of rooms then, or one room. I don't want to assume whether you're lovers or not.
Nope, I'm married. And even if I wasn't.
All right.
Yes.
Right. Yes. Well. Yes. There's more than just us. We have our companions are currently at the farm, putting away our carriages and stables. Stables. Huh. Long day on the road. Steeds. Yes, that's what horses are called.
All right then. Well, seeing as we don't get very much traffic around here, rooms are only 5 copper a night. How many would you like?
6 rooms? 5 rooms.
So, at last head count, there were 8 of you. Finnegan, Pius, Wrath Tempest, Twilight, Geraldine, Tristan, and Magdalene.
Oh, yes, Magdalene.
You're not quite sure where she's at the moment. As you came into town and were talking to everyone, you saw her just kind of walk off.
We'll do 7 rooms for now.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm assuming that your party is the only out-of-towners that we have. So, as each one comes in to get their room, they can choose which one they'd like. As for the 2 of you, since you're right here, did you want first floor, second floor, third floor? Did you want it out towards the west face, or towards the east face, maybe, to have a better view of sunset or sunrise? Any preferences?
Not necessarily.
He kind of hesitates.
I would like to see. Usually, when I wake up, the sunset helps me revitalize myself, if you understand.
Oh, of course. And then I have just the room for you, I believe. A few of our rooms have larger windows, so you can admire the skyline easier. The 3rd floor is also the best for enjoying it, in my opinion.
Sure. Yes. I'll take your advice.
All right. And what about you strapping young lad?
Will? I'm not really sure. Maybe the room right next to his. Be fine.
She nods and she gets keys for both of you and hands them to you. Up on the 3rd floor.
Well, there's still food out from the nightly dinner if the 2 of you and your companions are looking to eat something before you go to bed.
Possibly.
Sorry, voice is acting up. Possibly, yes. But we'll just have to meet up with them after they're done. We did eat before we came, so.
All right. Well, the food will be out on the table until about 8 o'clock. I'm working on cleaning up the dishware that's dirty already.
Oh, so you have had guests then, I assume?
Well, because the town's so small, and we don't have visitors very often, I've taken to providing meals for the entire town to make sure that I'm pulling my weight around here.
How noble of you. Yes, wonderful. I will let you know, though, if we are feeling peckish.
She nods and heads back into the kitchen area.
Something's not right, mate. Place is fucked.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. We've definitely dealt with worse.
About now, the timelines are syncing up. You're just finishing out at the stables currently. Wrath, Twilight Tempest, Tristan. Geraldine, you've had enough time to get back out to the Highroad and to start your hunt, but you're not too far into it. It's only been about maybe 30-ish minutes.
Okay, and unless something happens, I will carry on with my hunting. Does any of them send me a message or whatever?
Oh, I think we were making sure we didn't use the messages in case you needed something.
Yeah, exactly. So, if this is a Gem, if this is a checking on me, if I have intention of changing my plans, I did not. I just carry on with what I told you that I will doing, and probably will get back, as I said, around the moment when it is dinner time with freshly hunted prey.
All right. And the group over at the stables. Was your plan to head straight to the inn, or did you want to look around town some first?
Unless anyone wants to do something else, I think we're heading.
I mean, might take the long way back, but I want to think some things over before the end of the day.
Okay. Tempest?
Hmm?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking of plans, thinking of ideas.
Don't stay
I
out
know
too
there's
long.
something about. I won't stay out too long, don't worry. If you get there before me, just make sure you find a room you're closest to the rooftop entrance.
I don't know if there will be one, but we'll do.
We can make one.
All right. Pius, and again, are you waiting downstairs for everybody? Or are you going to send a message to check up on them? Or I shouldn't say check up on them, but to let them know the room situation?
No, they're just gonna wait.
Okay. All right. So, Twilight, are you just following Raft from the stables over to the inn as well?
I kind of want to go look around.
All right. You are free to do so. So Tristan is the only one that actually follows you back to the inn, Raft.
Alrighty.
But you all
What are you
on
thinking?
top of the building to signify you're in it. All right. You are all together in the inn. I will not interrupt you again.
You said you were waiting downstairs, Pius?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm here. Hello, it is me, Pius. How
Are
are
you
you
okay?
doing today?
The hell has gotten into everyone?
I'm just kidding. It was a bit.
Oh,
We're fine. We got us rooms.
Is that lady around? Can I see her?
He is still in the kitchen at the
Okay.
moment. But you know, you can just walk up and kind of push the door open and be like, hey, my friends are here to get their rooms. Or a couple
Oh
of
no,
them. However you
I
wanna do
was
that.
just I was just gonna whisper to Wrath, but I might as well just use my telepathy.
Yeah, it just keeps getting weirder. The innkeeper here is a very, very old elf, and she's a little too hospitable for someone who runs an inn.
Wait, I'm going to need you to explain both of these points. How old is she? And what is too hospitable for a hospitality service job?
She just gives me the creeps. And also, she's got to be at least 1,000 years old.
1,000?
At the least.
Wonder how long she's been here.
I don't know.
So Tristan ends up
Probably.
interrupting the two of you because he doesn't realize you're having a telepathic conversation.
I thought they didn't have visitors. Why is there like an entire banquet still sitting out on the tables?
That's what I said. She said she was feeding the village.
Feeding the village, huh?
He does quotation fingers.
I'm going to walk into this banquet area. Does it look like, you know how you can tell in a, for instance, like if you have a large soup pot and you cook a soup and a number of people come and get a bowl, you can see like that decrease in the level of the liquid. Does it look like there's anything indicating that people have eaten here?
Yes. Each of the tables seems to have kind of like a different, well, every couple of tables seems to have a different type of cuisine. There's a couple with traditional dwarven food. There's a couple with like traditional gnomish food. A couple with your typical elven food, your dwarven food. There's plenty of like fixings for dwarven bean rolls. There's actually a rather large, like 3-foot long and equally thick chimichanga just on one of the plates. That hasn't been touched. The gnomish table seems to have an array of different sushi platters on it, and the elven tables have maybe not totally traditional meals, but like various pastas and sauces on them. You can tell that they're not full plates and bowls for the most part. The only thing that seems untouched is that enormous chimichanga.
I've seen Captain make one of these before.
Really? Wait, have I?
Honestly, but either way, it looks like people were eating here. Maybe they do a communal dinner every day. That's a lot of fucking food to cook, though, huh?
Yeah, maybe they're feeding the demons they worship too. Wrath, this is definitely a cult. It has to be. There's no way this isn't a cult.
I have
For the
some
greater
other
good.
theories. I have some other theories, but I think we need to make sure we have evidence before we go around accusing anyone.
Well, yes, of course. I'm not going to do anything irrational here, but I am definitely not persuaded.
Wrath takes a long moment and looks around, but he's not looking at the room around him. He's trying to use his new divine senses. Is there anything ringing out in the nearby area that calls to that?
No, the area seems to have the what you would guess, because these are still fairly new senses, seems to have a roughly typical level of divine energy. The day's travel that you've had up to this point, most of the areas you've been through are about this degree of divine.
Well, either way, it's getting pretty late and we're supposed to meet with the mayor tomorrow anyway. Maybe that'll answer some of these questions we have.
Perhaps. Also, I kind of made it seem like I sleep so I can listen at night.
As he's saying that and listening to Pious Wrath, is there a like a tableware, like knives and forks on the tables?
Yes. A lot of the settings, the plates and silverware have already been pulled from the tables, but there are still quite a few on the tables as well.
Pick up a small knife and walk over to that chimichanga and just slice down the middle of it to look at what is inside of it.
Roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
You don't have to roll initiative. It's one enemy, so it's kind of this back and forth thing.
Okay.
Actually, no. Do roll initiative because I want to know who gets the first. No, it's going to get the first go because you're not expecting it. My bad.
No, I am not. Absolutely
you
not.
out of game either.
I remember you talking about this, though.
Predatory chimichanga.
Yep.
I do not remember this conversation.
It was so as the original story and why I built this, there was a headline ran that was poorly written. They meant to say chupacabra and they wrote chimichanga.
Hell yeah.
So it became a thing. Now I did realize earlier today I seem to have lost the stat block, so I am only using a mimic stat block for it. The thing is, I did mimic stat blocks for challenges 1 to 20. This is not a challenge to mimic.
Bum bum bum.
If I can type correctly, that would help.
Speaking of creatures that might want to harm me, do I get a sense of evil creatures within a mile of me, by the way, because of the Soul Warden talent?
No, there don't actually seem to be any evil creatures within a mile.
Perfect, thank you.
It only got a 28 on its better option as you see what looks like some of the garnish on top stretches out and reaches to hit you. Oh, actually, I forgot it gets 3 attacks, so let's roll a couple more of those. None of them actually hit, with 28 being the best.
Wrath starts parrying with the small butter knife in his hand. Back, you beast!
It would be your turn then. Pius, you and Tristan are about 30 feet away at the moment.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
And
As
then,
you say, good.
no, you got.
There's a flash of steel, and his sword is the knife is on the table, and his sword is in hand as he takes 2 swipes with it. I'm just doing 2 attacks, so you can go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, we're in. He's just gonna run up and swing at it. With agony.
22 and a 23 to hit.
22 and a 23 to hit. They both hit.
Both hit.
Yes, they do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a 21 and a 26 to hit.
Both of those hit as well.
40, 52.
17 damage.
17 damage for both of them, or just one?
For both.
That is. Oh shit! I forgot to break it up. 27 slashing, 25 lightning, and 8 fire.
All right. So the fire aspect doesn't seem to affect it too much, but all the other damage types involved with this do. And as
It is on fire as
you
well.
make these, all right, as you make these attacks, it kind of lets out this piercing scream. It takes the disengage action and kind of like hops off the table and starts moving away from you.
What the hell?
And then it rolls back to your turn.
Wait, should we let it go?
Are you really asking me that? No, absolutely not.
What if it was just? It could have just been defending itself.
Wrath, think about this for a second, okay?
I am.
This lady did not mention a carnivorous chimichanga when I spoke to her.
It's hardly carnivorous. It barely tickled.
Okay, so you've been talking long enough for a turn to pass, and it starts to bounce away. And the old woman comes bursting out of the kitchen.
Oh my God, what's going on? Oh no. Poor Jimmy. What happened?
See?
Oh my God.
Ma'am, we are so very sorry. It took us by surprise. Our reaction was to defend ourselves. Please, if I may, I can help it with the wounds that I may have caused it.
Oh, I would appreciate that. I'm so sorry. I'm used to everyone in town knowing about him. I forgot to warn you.
It's
He likes
quite
to
all
sit
right.
on the table with the other food.
I'm sure feels very at home there. I say as I look at Pius, and I will cast. Fuck! I only have 1 healing spell on me right now, and it's Mass Cure Wounds. So
Finn's just standing there with his jaw agape. By the way, just like
So
what?
what? So the Pious Wrath, the two of you are not at full health, so you can always use that Mass Cure Wounds on both of you as well.
yeah, I'll include us, Tristan, whoever needs it, because I can hit how many people with this? 6 creatures. So everybody in the room essentially. 3d8, 4d8 plus 7. 24 HP for everybody.
I said 24.
Yes, 24. And I got a 2 on my d6, so I can't use it again.
Pious, you should be at 173 HP. just because with your level up, your current hit points went up by the same amount your max did.
Okay.
Let me make sure I mark that Chimichanga's health correctly as well. Certainly not back at full health, but saying is you don't necessarily need to touch it. It's kind of made its way into a corner and is shaking at the moment, whimpering quite like a dog would.
Please, we will walk away if it makes it more comfortable. I'm sorry. What did you say its name was again?
Oh, his name is Chimmy. Since he looks like a chimichanga, we thought it would be a cute little way to reference him. He just
That is
randomly showed up
adorable.
in town one day.
Absolutely adorable. Please give him my apologies once more. I'll go ahead and take my room if that's okay with you.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. Did you want to be on the first floor or the second floor, third floor? What side of the building? You have your pick of rooms. Your friends have rooms side by side up on the third floor right now.
Do you have any balcony spaces that might look out at either the sunset or sunrise?
Unfortunately, no balcony rooms. But we should have one in the same hallway as your. Wait, no, you had rooms on the sunset side, didn't you? So it'd be the opposite side of the building. Yes, I do have rooms with large windows that have a good view of it.
That would be perfect. Your best view, if you don't.
She heads over and gets you a key. And Tristan just kind of like looks at her and tells her room a couple doors down from yours.
Yeah, I told you. I'm not picking up anything evil here.
Wrath, I understand, and I trust you, I really do, and I believe that you truly don't feel anything weird about this place, but I'm telling you, something is weird.
I didn't say weird. Plenty of this is weird. Who the fuck has a talking or sentient chimichanga just sitting on their kitchen table?
Wrath, I'm still on the fact that they named their village Village.
I mean, not everyone has a lot of creativity.
They could have named it after a living person, Wrath. I'm freaking out here.
That could get very... Could you imagine if our town had been called Wrath? How confusing would that have been when you're trying to talk to me?
Well, Tristan would have been a good name for our town.
Tristram. I like that.
Having this conversation out loud in
Nice.
front of this woman or telepathically?
Please, for the love of God, stay in front of her.
I would imagine Pius would use telepathy because he's not gonna. He's trying so hard to be nonchalant.
Yeah, even if I had said it out loud, it would have been in like a whisper to the side. It wouldn't have been, just up front.
Damn.
Go ahead and Pius roll a deception check.
Ooh, this could be bad.
Can I give him advantage? Can I help at all?
Yeah, you could do things like try to like pat him on the shoulder or something to kind of help make nervousness less obvious. Go ahead and roll again, Pius, for advantage.
Oh, nice.
Yep. All
19.
right. That 19 gets you the win on that check. She does not seem to notice your misgivings about the situation.
Dealt with far worse, Pius. We'll be okay, trust me. I don't think this town, as weird as it might, and this is all telepathic if the link is still open. If not, I'm just talking to myself in my head.
No, it's always. I'm pretty sure you could just communicate with me in my head at all times, really.
Oh, okay. But yeah, saying this in our heads, we've dealt with far worse. Besides, as weird as this may be, do you not remember the giant town? That was pretty fucking weird too, but they turned out okay.
What was weird about that town?
What do you mean what was weird about that town? Bunch of giants too scared to go into a cave to gather their treasure?
I mean, okay, well, yeah. I don't know, something about this place. It screams cult to me. And also, who befriends a chimichanga? I mean, honestly. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm being whiny. I hate this fucking place.
I want to drop a piece of information that it's going to make the metagame side of this a little bit more interesting. This adventure, and therefore the name of the episodes, is Village of Lies.
Mm-hmm.
How
Village of
convenient.
what?
Lies.
Lies.
Okay. I thought you said glides. I'm like, what the hell is a glide?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Well, we'll just keep our eyes open. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll let you know what I hear at nighttime.
For sure. Well, speaking of which, I told Geraldine I would go meet her outside of town to, update her on everything in here. Just giving you a heads up if you wanted to come or whatever.
No, I'll stay. I need to vibe check this place more.
Just don't go stabbing any more food, I guess.
Yes, well, luckily I don't eat, so food wasn't. Yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, I was also curious when you picked up the knife, but I'm even more curious now because there's a living piece of fucking food living here.
It is so very strange. All right. Well, I'm going to drop off my stuff in my room.
Okay.
And I'll head upstairs.
All right, let's head over to Twilight. You wanted to go explore around the town. Do you have any specific goal, or are you just wandering town to wander town and see what's there.
Because I can. I want to communicate with the animals.
So
It's either that.
I'll say
I'm kind of
this.
torn. I'm kind of torn between two things.
Yeah.
One, I want to talk to the animals, or two, I'm thinking about putting my cloak of invisibility on and actually talking to the just kind of gathering information from the farmer and stuff.
I mean, you don't think you'd have to go invisible to wander around this town and gather information? They don't seem to particularly care what you're doing, and not really many people out. And the couple people you see are heading back to their houses at the moment. As for the animals,
Well,
if you're
that was
thinking about it, you notice you don't see any animals. The only animals you've seen so far are the 2 horses in the stable. They don't even have cattle or any type of real farm animals either.
Well, it's better than nothing. I'll go and talk with the animals of the horses.
Okay. Okay. So you head back over to the stables so that you can talk to the horses. You
Mhm.
go inside, you cast Speak with Animals, and you start trying to talk with them. Now, normally what this means is they'll whinny neigh and you'll understand, what they're saying. The
Right.
basicness of it. The whinnies and nays translate to whinnies and nays. Even though the spell clearly worked, it's not doing anything. You aren't getting words from them.
Interesting. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
There doesn't seem to be any magic afoot either.
Well, nothing's happening, so she's just gonna meander on and trying to just investigate the town a little bit more. I'm walking to town.
Okay. So it doesn't take a long time to explore the town. There's the farm there on the east side. There's what looks like the mayor's house in the lake to the northeast. All of those red buildings are houses. There's the bazaar. You go check out that building that was to the left when you first came into town, and you realize that it's a clinic. Basically, doctors. They have medical equipment to deal with injuries, poisons, illnesses, and that sort of thing. And then that last blue house up in the north, based on the signs you see, it seems to be a general blacksmith, a weapons and armor blacksmith, as well as an enchanter's place. It seems to be kind of a cover all equipment and smithing needs business. It is locked up at this time of night, though. Their hours of operation are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Is that the same with the medical clinic?
No, the clinic doors are open.
Yeah, she's gonna sneak in there.
All right, roll stealth if you're trying to go in stealthy.
Okay.
Tempest,
I gotta look at my.
stealth. While Twilight is rolling her stealth, Tempest, what are you doing?
I won't be too long, but taking my time, taking the long way to get back to the inn. I'm kind of taking account of my surroundings. How many people are there? How active is the town? Does the scenery make sense, or is there anything out of place?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Insight. I heard this hurt.
Okay.
Twilight, your stealth is a +7.
Thank you. I got 11.
You want to roll a point of lucky?
Yeah.
Damn.
We both got 11s.
Roll it.
So, Tempest, as you go around,
Yeah.
you seem to be, it's kind of approximately 2-3 people per house as a whole. You get the vibe that the weaponsmith and everything, however many people might run that business, they live in the building as well, because you can see what appear to be a couple of regular bedrooms. Same for the clinic. You're pretty sure that the doctors simply live there as well, and you can't specifically point out anything that feels wrong, but everything feels wrong. It's yes, this is what humans do. This is how humans look. This is how humans behave. But it's just not quite right, and you can't put your finger on it.
All right. Well, from there, we can jump to me just arriving at the inn.
Okay, we'll move you over to the end and come back to that. Twilight 27 on that stealth to not be noticed as you go into the clinic is very successful. You head in, it's kind of got a lobby area similar to a modern day emergency room where people aren't allowed back or into the main parts of the building. Generally, they're just allowed in the lobby. There is someone currently at the desk. They seem to be writing, so they don't notice your bright pink skin kind of ducking in, and you're able to duck behind a pillar that breaks the line of sight so they can't see you as you continue looking around.
So it does what?
You're hiding behind a pillar so you can't be seen.
Okay. Can I go through the ER doors?
That would require walking about 2 feet away from the receptionist.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak past it. I'm gonna try to sneak past it.
You will not be able to do so. You have bright pink skin, you cannot duck down to like 1 foot. Like you, as who you are not going to walk directly in front of a person and them not see you. Starts having a conversation. Scar, do you need a moment? I'm gonna go ahead and mute her, and I'm gonna let her know to let me know when she's actually back.
Mhm.
Okay, Tempest, you walk into the inn. Was anyone staying down after the conversation and chimichanga incident? Yes, no?
She's back, Jess.
Okay.
Ugh, immediately. Okay. Okay, so
Can you hear me?
Twilight, you're not gonna walk. Yes, I can. So you're not gonna be able to just walk in front of a person without them seeing
Okay.
you. You have options, but you can't just walk in front.
Can I use my cloak of invisibility?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry, my neighbors came by and they gave me some cat stuff.
It's all good. Okay, go ahead and roll another stealth check about making noise with the door.
Would I have disadvantage though
No, it's a normal roll.
because of the smell?
Your invisibility. Oh God. Yes, you have disadvantage because of the smell. Because now it's not just the sound that you're trying to avoid. Your lower roll is a 19, and it's not terribly bad. Yeah, you make it through without them noticing. Like you're quiet with the door, you slip through fairly quickly. And the receptionist does kind of like start to sniff and kind of make a face. But by the time they actually look up and around, you've already slipped into the back area through the door. You can see a bunch of partially separated rooms in a corridor. Each one just has kind of a plain bed in it, a basic dresser, and a few medical implements in each room. There's currently nobody in any of the rooms, though.
When you say medical implements, what do you like mean? Like needles or like heart monitors and
Scalpels,
stuff? Or...
bandages, creams. This is medieval. There's no heart monitors.
Okay, I'm gonna take them.
Think that you're gonna go through like 20 rooms and just steal all of the bandages, scalpels, stitches.
Yeah.
You're gonna steal medical equipment from a
Uh-huh.
doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to roll 10 stealth checks. Just roll 10d20.
What about how would I do the disadvantage, or would I have disadvantage on this?
Just a normal roll.
Okay, 10d. Oh, sorry, I forgot the space. 10d 20 plus 7.
No, just 10d20.
Okay.
18, 20, 8, 8, 10, 6, 2, 5, 4, 9. So when we get to that 2, which is the 7th roll, so you're about 7 minutes into looting this place. You see someone finally come in there. And they notice you. They can see implements floating into the air and then becoming invisible. And they begin rushing towards you, pulling a scalpel from a table that you haven't taken one from. Pull up the appropriate stat block for this real quick. Where is it? Nope, that's not the right one. There it is. All right. They rolled 2 11s. So they fail to make contact with you as they start swinging at you. You are invisible and they can't see you, which is likely the reason they're missing.
She's just gonna kind of since she's kind of missing me, Twilight's just gonna take off running out the door.
As you're running out in through the door, you just hear this man shouting, "Damn ghosts!"
Ghosts. Yeah, she's still gonna keep running. Or she's gonna really make a note of that though.
All right. After your little foray into the clinic, where are you going next?
Probably back to the hotel.
All right. So before she gets back there, Tempest, you head to the inn. You get inside. Was anybody waiting downstairs after the kerfuffle with the chimichanga?
I'd gone up to my.
Hi, is Finnegan?
Pius and Finn are just going to retire to their rooms.
Okay. So Tempest, when you get to the inn and you walk inside, you are greeted with a big empty lobby, and you can see there is still food laid out in the dining area to the right as you walk in.
So hungry. Is the chimichanga back where it started?
No, the chimichanga, you don't see the chimichanga. It seems to have moved locations to somewhere less open.
Ooh, I'll take this one. I assume Wrath already got a room anyway.
Yeah, fair assumption.
I quick ask, which room, Wrath got with a horrible description of what he looks like to the lady.
So you don't see the lady when you come in. It's just you in this lobby and dining area at the moment.
Damn. Oh, Tindy. Wrath, over. What room?
Second message.
I have the window open, 3rd floor. West side?
Yeah, you wanted the sunrise, correct?
Yep.
Yep. I'm not giving room numbers because there's no need to track them, but you can give the room number as well as, third floor, west side of building.
Oh, well, that would be sunset, right? Sunset's in the west, or is it not?
It's normal for our world. I always mix up sunrise, sunset. So, you can say third floor on the sunrise side. Give her a room number. You can give her the information easily to get to the correct room. Just make sure you're on the opposite side from Pius and Finnegan.
I'm not gonna waste time sending a thank you back. That's a waste of a message. So I'm gonna swipe a tray of only meat and head up there to the window.
You notice quickly that there is no meat on the table.
This is blasphemy. I head up to the room, sad now.
I'm coming Tempest. You don't know that.
I head up to the room and just get what I can from the snack bag.
Well, you should be pretty well done putting everything down in a way. Just about ready to head out to meet Geraldine at this point when she gets up there.
Oh, hey, you can make it. I'm sure you heard earlier because you were with us, but I'm gonna be going to meet Geraldine tonight to catch everything we saw. Did you find anything?
Sorry, Lance. Your voice is very, very, very quiet. I barely understood a word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Tempest. I'm glad you made it. Did you, you probably heard earlier, but I'll be going meet Geraldine tonight to let her know everything that happened if you want to come along. Did you find anything while you were out?
Yeah, nothing much. I mean, definitely weird vibes in this town, but we've had that since the beginning.
True. Oh, if you see a large chimichanga, don't try to eat it or stab it with any kind of utensil.
Oh, that sounds so good right now. Is it loaded with meat?
Even if it is, we shouldn't be eating anything in this town. Didn't you say the crops were corrupted?
I don't believe I said that, but fair.
Was that not what she saw, DM?
She saw it, but she never said anything about it. She just
Oh.
said everything is off.
My bad. I thought you had relayed that too. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll be going to meet Geraldine here in just a little bit. If you want to come along, I'm sure they caught something that they're whipping up for supper. Pius said he'll be staying here. I haven't asked the rest of them, though.
Hospitality, fun and all, but I actually prefer the forest out here. But whatever.
Okay. Well, are you coming with?
The issue will follow.
Okay. Let's go see if Tristan or Finn wants to go meet up with Geraldine. Like I said, Pius said he's staying here, so I'll go to Tristan's door and knock.
You knock, and you don't get a response.
Look at Tempest. What do you think's up with that?
Lean very close to the door. Is there any sound of movement whatsoever?
None.
It's way too quiet. I'd hate to bust down the door. Any way to open this elegantly? Or is it unlocked?
Do you have lockpicks?
Tristan!
You speak, you shout, and you get no response. If you try the door, though, it is unlocked.
Thank God. Okay. I'll open it.
Well, it's a good thing this ain't like a movie or something, or would have wasted hours.
Yeah.
So, you open up the door and you take a look in the room. All of the rooms have, like, a tub in them and everything, so you can, like, dry yourself a bath. And there's, of course, the bed, the dresser. It's pretty basic furnishings, but it is furnished. It's a singular room. The bathing is not, like, a separate room in it. But Tristan is not in there currently. You do see his bag propped up against the bed, though.
That's not good.
Wait, he doesn't have a bag, does he? Did you give him a bag?
Don't remember. I don't think so.
Yeah, unless you gave him a bag, he actually doesn't have anything. So he's just an empty room.
I
You do
think
know
that we
you
gave
had
him
to
a.
unlock. You did have to unlock your room. So the fact that it's unlocked tells you that he did come to the room, but he's just not here now.
Jess, we did give him a bag of holding last session.
In which case, then there's a bag. It's pretty much an empty bag, but it is a bag.
I'll grab that and start looking around for any signs of struggle or something that seems out of place or knocked over.
No, there are no signs of a struggle. It kind of looks like maybe some things were moved around, but nothing violent happened. He might have just come in here, taken a look at the room, and just headed off, wandering on his own, even after being warned to be careful.
We're gonna need to find him.
Oh,
well,
gonna be a late night.
Seems like it. Let's go get Finn and Pius and figure out who's gonna be on Tristan finding duty, I guess. Go to Finn's. Good.
I got the schnoz to track him down.
That's true. Do you smell him?
Leave it to me. No promises.
Let's have
advantage.
You said perception?
Yes.
Yeah, 22.
22. You definitely pick up his scent. And it seems to be a singular path, basically, like came down the hallway, went into the room, went right back the way he came. You're pretty sure you can follow his scent to where he is, though.
Before you do that,
I think you are still conversing, though.
Before you follow it out, let's buddy up. Let's make sure everybody has somebody that they're with. I guess we'll need to find Twilight, too. Let's go get Finn and Pius, though. If Pius isn't coming to meet Geraldine, at least he can go with you.
There. Alright.
Go knock on their doors.
Oi, come in.
Finn!
The lizard man. Hello.
Hey,
Inky!
Yes, you too. Yeah, sorry.
got a couple of irons in the fire for tonight. Tristan seems to have wandered off, so Tempest here is going to go look for him. I'm going to go meet Geraldine to let her know everything we found. Do you want to join one of us? I think it's probably best we buddy up while we're in town.
Yeah, I agree. This place stinks of fuck all. I'll go with Tempest. If it's one thing I'm good at, it's finding people.
All right. Tempest, you have the jewelry if anything happens.
Yep, of course. Come on, you friend. Let's bond.
Yeah. Gets up.
I think he likes me already, Rat.
He was like sprawled on the bed, by the way, when you came in. Just chilling. Still has a lit cigar in his mouth.
Uh.
All right, let's go.
Smoking section.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't even notice. They had a living chimichanga in the fucking dining room, mate.
Everyone keeps talking about the chimichanga. I didn't get to see it.
I'll bring you some food back.
But giant chimichanga.
Yeah, but it's alive. You can't eat that.
Sounds even better.
I'm
Yeah,
moving
maybe.
over to.
Maybe you can if shit goes awry. Maybe you can have maybe you could dig in, Tempest.
See, he gets it.
Yeah, and then I have to deal with you with the stomachache afterwards from the food poisoning.
It's a package deal.
I'm laughing as I'm
anyway.
knocking on Pius's door.
The door immediately opens after the first knock.
Ah! Oh shit, Pius, you scared me.
Did you need something?
Just to let you know that we were going to find Tristan, and I was going to go ahead and head out to meet Geraldine.
Tristan's missing.
Yeah, it looks like he checked into his room and left immediately.
Great. Love that. Okay, well, I'll come with you.
With me or with them? They're going to look
You-
for Tristan.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, sounds good. Are you able to connect telepathically to Twilight? I'm not sure where
Where-
she went off to either.
No, she would need to be within 30 feet.
Well, Tempest, Finn, if y'all see her, let her know the plan, yeah?
Will she even understand the plan?
At least we can say we let her know.
Sure, I'll let her know.
That's fair.
Well, I'm curious about something, actually, before we go. Patches? No, that's not
Oh,
work here.
Wrath,
Oh.
what a lovely place you found yourself. I didn't think there were any villages along the way.
Seether, do you happen to know anything about this one?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
It's worth a shot. Well, I have you, though. Do you have a scroll of invisibility, but bumped up a level, where it might affect two people?
I think I could do that for you.
Or
Give
two
me
scrolls,
just a
whichever is
moment
easier.
to get it.
To pull it up, I should have the scroll thing memorized by now, but I just do not.
I guess it'd probably be easier just to get two scrolls of invisibility, honestly. That way we can
Let's
each
see.
hold concentration.
So, again, just this comes up on semi-regular basis. When it's cast from an item, you don't need concentration on it. Second and third level spells are both uncommon, so it's the same price if you want to just get third level.
Yeah, that works.
Which would be, since it's a consumable, 25, 60 gold each.
I'll get two.
All right, here you go.
Thank you very much. There's our way out without being seen, Pius.
Oh, clever.
Thanks. Alright, well, I guess we'll be off then.
All right,
All
lead the
right.
way.
Pull out the scroll
Alright.
and wave a hand over it. The glyphs on it begin glowing, and flash, the scroll disappears, and so do we.
All right. As you're heading downstairs and out the front, you see Twilight coming up to the entrance of the inn at that moment. As you're heading out,
Is she Twilight, are you flying or are you walking?
I'm walking.
I stick my foot out to trip her.
Twilight, roll an acrobatics check to catch yourself.
I'm good at these. I think it's a plus
You're right,
10.
+7. Nope, +7.
Oh.
Good.
I mean, that's
Oops,
really
me
good
again.
considering that's literally just her modifier. She's not proficient. You can always use a point of lucky if you
Nah, it's
feel
not
like
worth it.
not falling on your face.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Twilight, you go down. You go down hard. And
Well, if it
your
looks like
next
she'll-
is, I didn't notice that rock.
I will
That's my
say, if
thought.
it looks like she's gonna like hit her face on the ground or something, I'll catch her before she does.
Pius will grab his hand to stop him.
Oh,
Okay, Wrath and Pius opposed strength checks.
oh, you got me
Okay,
on
this
this
is
one.
escalating.
9.
He's escalating fast.
1 second.
Pius, can you even roll below a 9? Technically, yes. I think it's a
Yes.
nat
If I
1,
roll a
that's
nat
your
1,
situation.
yeah. Wow.
Wait, what was it?
A 10. Holy shit.
So, Pius, you barely managed to catch his arm and hold him back. Basically, with the invisibility, you catch the cloth and not his actual arm, but it's enough to keep him from catching Twilight. So, Twilight, you do
Twilight.
fall on your face, and your first thought is just, wow, I did not notice that giant rock.
Or you hear, oops.
Huh. That kind of hurt. What the fuck?
Let it go. I'll whisper to Pius.
So what the fuck are you guys doing now?
To the sound of our footprints running away.
Huh?
You just hear the sound of clump, 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 clump as you see the dust on the road getting kicked up. They're both invisible, so you don't actually see them, but you can tell that you just got tripped by your friends and they are running away.
Fucking assholes. Okay, well, huh. Enjoy the ghosts!
All right, now, Finnegan, you are upstairs and you were going to go look for Tristan, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Tempest, you as well. You end up being just a moment behind the other two, so you're getting downstairs and heading out because you see, Twilight getting back up, dusting herself off, and shouting, "Enjoy the ghosts!"
I'm sorry, ghosts? Also, you're filthy.
What?
You said something about ghosts? Also, you're kind of filthy.
I'm always filthy.
Fair. Now, what about ghosts?
Yeah, I just totally got bandages and shit, and I went to the hospital.
Okay.
And they told me to enjoy the ghosts. So, or they said fuck the ghosts.
I'm gonna believe very confidently that they did not say the second thing. Do you know which way everyone went by chase or no? Everyone.
Well, do I look like a map? No, I do not know where everybody went. Jeez. I just know they tripped me and I'm not in a good mood. What's up?
Say useful. Nothing. Just have fun, get a room. If you see any food, I think be weary.
Why it's food?
I don't know, but I'm just waiting for Finn.
You want me to go with you?
And we're just gonna go look for Tristan. You can go anywhere, do anything.
Oh, I thought I smelled something. G'day, Twilight.
Hello.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
You want me to go with you guys?
If you want to.
Yes, I
Rhett
guess I
thinks
can be
we
the
should-
navigator.
Rhett thinks we should use the buddy system. This place isn't what it seems like.
Wait, where's Geraldine if we're supposed to be using the buddy system?
She's being Geraldine in the woods.
Maybe we should try to... You think we should try finding her first?
No, that's what Reth
Yeah.
and Pius are going to do. We're more concerned about Tristan because he is missing, and he did not tell anyone he would be missing. So that's concerning.
By the way, there is ghosts out here.
He raises an eyebrow.
Hopefully you're telling the truth. I hear ghosts can be exciting, but we'll worry about that later. We need to get going before this trail fades away.
Okay.
Fucking
Alright,
turtle can't be
Tempest.
too hard to find.
Tempest, go ahead and roll a perception check. No advantage, just a regular roll. As you start sniffing around and trying to pick up the trail again,
No.
you find your senses overwhelmed by Twilight's stench. She has become a liability in finding Tristan immediately.
Oh, for the love of fucking God. No, that ain't gonna work. That can't work. Twilight, go. Different group. Something else.
What? I can't go?
No, you cannot. And she's like holding her nose, eyes watering.
Finn's chuckling.
Well, jeez. I don't get it. Fine. Fine. I'm gonna go inside, get something to eat.
I mean, you could still help. Just go.
I will. I'm gonna go get
it in a
something to
different
eat.
direction.
Yeah, actually, why don't you just fly the perimeter?
The what?
The perimeter? The area around the village?
Yeah,
Just see if you can see Tristan from there.
I can try to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Twilight, you are taking to the skies then, as you're going to fly a circle around the village looking for Tristan. Tempest, go ahead and give me another perception check with advantage now that Twilight is not in your smell radius.
Oh, so I actually caused disadvantage on everybody's roll if they're around me?
No, just on... No, you cause disadvantage on anything smell-based if they're too close to you. Because the
Oh,
problem
so it
with
was...
smelling like the worst of the worst. You smell like a sewer, and when someone's too close, it kind of has an effect.
Got
Oh
it.
my God. My nose, why is it spicy? It burns.
Twilight, it's a 1d20 plus 6 for you.
It is?
Yep, because you're rolling perception for visual. Try see.
Oh, okay.
Tempest, you're able to pick up his trail, though, very easily once Twilight's not there. And you follow it out to the lake.
Okay, so we're around here. I'm curious about this lake, and I hope he's enjoying the sights and not anything more messed up. Tristan?
What was the perception for?
Plus 6. You do not spot him. You're spending your time, you're going around the village. It's relatively small. You're trying to take your time and make sure you see him. As you try to look around, you don't find him, of course. On the other hand, Tempest, Finnegan, you head up the road here, and you find him sitting on the side of the lake next to this steel fence that's around the mayor's house. You're basically right next to the gate that goes into that area, though. And He's just kind of sitting there with his feet dangling in the water.
Oh, good. Sure, he's alive. He's just enjoying the sights.
Wait. How do we know that's really him?
Shit. Tristan, we had a contest when we went back to Pallet. What was the contest and who won?
I'd say that's a pretty good way to verify, who I am. But we also have a safe word, remember? Banana.
I think that is him.
Okay, just checking.
Wasn't banana bread out of game?
I thought it was, yeah.
Oh, shit.
He says banana bread. That one was on me. Out of game.
Okay. Oh boy, my heart just sank there for a
I
second.
thought I was about to die.
Oh man.
That one was on me. Out of game. He said banana
No,
bread.
everything's good. But I was like, I'm pretty sure that is not the right word.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, I am not getting dragged into the water. This is Tristan. We're good.
Okay. Hey, I'm just making sure. I've dealt with a lot of deception in my days, okay? Dealing with that white fox bitch all the fucking time.
It
Just
sounds
can't
like
be
you
too
have
careful.
it sounds like you have some lingering issues in relation to this person. And I get that. It's okay.
Well, I mean, when you fight someone for thousands of years, kind of hold a grudge a little bit.
A mortal enemy for 1,000 years? Ooh, that sounds so epic.
You'd think
Anyway, it's Tristan. What are you doing? You just kind of disappeared and people were wondering.
Yeah, what the fuck, mate?
Yeah, I guess I probably should have told somebody that I was heading out. That's on me. I don't know. Just needed to clear my head, I guess. After everything back in that valley, there's definitely something weird going on here. I was also, wondering where Magdalene went. So I figured I'd go out and look and think on it, a bit. And I saw the lake. It's really pretty. So I've never had the chance to go swimming or anything, and I don't really know how. Seems kind of, weird for a turtle person, but I figured I'd just at least dip my toes in the water for a bit.
Yeah, it might just be instinct. I'm sure if I just tossed you in the water, you'd know.
I mean, if the two of you are here.
He pauses, turns, and smirks at the two of you before just jumping in.
Yeah, I like this kid.
You
Fearless.
are such an ass.
Who? Me? No! I'm giving the kid confidence. Look at him. He's flailing. Oh, fuck, he's flailing. Get the rope.
He is flailing. And with the 13, he is flailing bad. He has no idea what he's doing, and he's having difficulty just keeping his head afloat right now.
Finn dives in.
Emergency Tempest Torpedo.
Yeah.
What just happened? You threw him in?
No, he jumped in.
He jumped in, and it was not instinct. He did not know how to swim instinctually.
Yep.
So the two of you together can definitely, grab him, get him out of the water, because he's just kind of sitting there on the side coughing.
Oh God. Oh, okay. Yeah, bad idea. Thank you.
Well, hey, I gotta give it to you. You got balls, kid.
Learn.
It's easy to have a bit of confidence when, you demigods on your side, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Getting wet still sucks.
Finn is still smiling, by the way. He's very amused by this.
Learn how to handle the sword before you go out into the fight. Oh, there's water in my shoe.
Ooh, that's the worst. You got socks on too? Fuck me.
Since I was actually prowling, did I actually notice the splash or no?
No. Unfortunately, there's a rather large tree right there, and it's partially obstructing your view. You're basically on the other side of the village at the moment, too, so you don't end up noticing it. But Finnegan and Tempest and Tristan, you hear from not terribly far away, Kupo! Kind of shouting like a greeting, not like she's in trouble or anything.
Oh, there she is. Fuck. Hey, Moggy.
Moggy.
Yeah, no, I just tried to come up with a nickname on the fly. It didn't work very well. It sounded better in my head.
How does it make you feel?
What do you mean?
It hurt me. I hope it hurt you.
No. I feel pretty great, actually. Sorry.
So she's coming up from the road over there by the houses, just right along the fence line. And, she gets up to you all. How's everyone doing, Kupo?
Good. Where have you been?
Just wandering around town. Nothing all that special, honestly, Kupo. I just, after what happened back in that valley, I needed a little bit of time to myself. And I figured while I was at it, I could start looking into the village, Kupo.
Oddly enough, that's the same thing, similar to what Tristan said. Interesting.
This team is never on the same page. We need to start having meetings.
No, meetings are boring. This is much more fun.
I kind of agree with both of you, kind of disagree with both of you. Honestly, though, I mean, being a little off after what happened, I think makes a bit of sense. Magdalene and I kind of got hit harder than the rest of you on that. Me, 'cause I'm just not used to it, and Magdalene because she got ambushed by her feelings.
That's not fair, Kupo. I didn't get ambushed. I just forgot I was feeling that way, Kupo.
It's okay to feel sad, Magdalene.
Fuck me, is this a kid show or what?
No, if it was a kid show, I don't think, we would have fought a giant eldritch monster, Kupo.
No, I
Besides,
mean
I
this
think I've
moment.
heard at least one person say fuck. So I'm pretty sure no, Kupo. Might be PG-13.
If
Nah,
this was a
definitely
kid
not.
show, nah. If this
We
was a
remind
kid show,
everyone
my kill
of-
count would have got us canceled.
And also, I remind everyone of the body horror I describe every time I play Geraldine. So I don't think
Yeah.
we are PG.
No, you're right. It's more like a telenovela. All right. Well, yeah. Well, glad you two are all right. Should we head back? We linger around? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm good to head back. I had my little dip in the lake.
That's called drowning.
Yeah. No, that was that was great. I love that, Tristan. You did great. Whenever we have time and there's a body of water nearby, I'll teach you how to swim.
Well, depending on how quickly everything goes south here, we might have a little time. Who knows?
Why do you think something's going to go south?
I don't know. I've always had at least a little bit of a sixth sense for things are about to go wrong, but it's gotten stronger since I met all of you.
Good to know. Keep that. Hold on to that thought. Yeah, and maybe use our safe word if shit starts going awry and you feel the need to tell us.
Oh yeah. Magdalene doesn't know the safe word, does she? Yeah, whatever.
Magdalene-
Magdalene, banana bread.
No.
remember.
Oh, God damn it. No, you
Well,
ask her
say it.
what the fucking safe word is, mate. No, you ask her first. You don't tell her. Because then she might not be Magdalene. You never know, mate. You got to be careful.
Yeah, fair enough, but I don't think that this is someone pretending to be her, honestly.
No, I know. But it's just for
Sense
future
isn't going
reference.
off.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, sure. Right.
Well, Magdalene's kind of sitting there laughing.
Yeah.
Anyways, Tristan, he's right, Kubo. Okay? You can't just tell people it until you verify who they are. All right, Kubo? Anyways, I want to talk to everybody about something tonight. So, when do you think we're all going to be back together at the inn, is what we're saying, Kubo?
Yeah, me and Pius got us all rooms. We can get situated then. Wrath and them are off to speak with Geraldine, so we're kind of just here looking for you two. Actually, well, Tristan at first, but then remembered you were around as well. Sorry, I'm rambling.
All right, then back to the inn, Kubo. Tristan and Magdalene kind of just start heading that way without any more words.
I'm fluttering along right behind them. My shoes are too squishy to walk.
As they start heading back, Twilight, that's when you spot them. You see Magdalene, Tristan, Tempest, Finnegan, all walking together. They look like they're heading back to the inn.
She used my boost of speed, and I'm gonna try to beat them back there. I wonder if I can.
You
Yeah, I'm
have
gonna try
the
to beat them back
advantage
there.
on that.
Huh?
You have the advantage on that.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
gonna try to
they're
beat them
not
back there.
rushing. And what do you do when you get there?
I'm gonna start eating.
You have fun with.
Okay, so as all of you enter the inn, you can see Twilight enjoying herself. Twilight, you realize that everything on the table is vegetarian. There's absolutely no meat. There are more than likely no animal products of any kind in this. Full vegan.
Oh, she's in heaven. She's gonna be downing a salad.
Well, I see she took to your warning very well.
You know what? Whatever. Oh my
Yeah, at least-
god, that's
At least we'll find out what happens.
yeah. Because I'm
Do I,
definitely
do I
vegan.
notice them coming in?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, you would probably notice them. They're not trying to be sneaky.
So I have a big mouthful of salad. Hi guys, I'm going to see ya.
Well, nutrition makes me sick.
I'm gonna go up to my room. You all have fun. Fuck me, mate. I need a fucking drink after this. Fucking hell.
All right. Tristan heads up to his room. Magdalene, she turns to you, Tempest. You said Pius got us rooms, right, Kupo? So where's my key? Does Pius have it? Do I have to go find him, Kupo?
Oh my god, I don't actually know how they got all the rooms. So I know they requested their rooms. I guess they have the keys, or we collect. Honestly, I don't know. Let's go bother him more.
Out of game, are you saying go bother Pius more?
Yeah,
Pius and Raph left town, you know that.
Finn. Let me rephrase shit. And because Finn was part of that too, maybe he caught that.
Okay, so you're gonna go head catch Finn and bother him about it. As you start to turn away, though, you the old lady.
Whoa, I see that you're enjoying the dinner. You must be one of the other visitors in town, aren't you, dearie?
Well, yeah. We're part of those other two's group. The shiny one.
I didn't notice you over there. Yes. You all needed rooms as well. I believe that I've already given out 4 of the keys, so it looks like there's 3 more of you, and I have 3 more rooms for you. What floor did you want to be on, and where in the building?
The best floor you got. I want the Velop.
Oh, well, for the most part, the rooms aren't really different. We have some with larger windows for the viewing of the sunrise and sunset. If you want one of those rooms, I can give you one.
Yeah, who will I be sleeping under?
Well, I mean, if you want to go out in town and see if you can't find yourself a strapping young lad to sleep under, I won't tell you no, but this is not that type of establishment, ma'am.
No, that's not what I was saying. I'm like, which one of my friends will be under me sleeping? Like, in different rooms.
Well, so far everybody's on the 3rd floor, so nobody's going to be under you.
Okay, so, I'll take the 4th floor.
I'll refund your friend their copper if you really want to sleep on the roof.
The lady turns towards you, Tempest. You and Magdalene kind of starts walking over, waiting for you to tell her what room you want.
This one needs a room. I'm with the dragon. Wrath already came and dealt with it, so.
All right. Does that mean you have another person in your party I haven't met yet then? Because there could be one more room available after I give your furry friend theirs.
Let's see. You met him, met those two, you met Tristan. I'm lost. I don't think so.
Oh, well, I guess when you're all ready to leave from your stay, if I'll just refund any rooms that you didn't use.
Much appreciated.
Magdalene ends up asking for a room near Pius's. After she gets her tea, she just heads upstairs right away. So it is about 8 p.m. for those of you at the inn and all of that. It's at 8 p.m. when Wrath, Pius, 2 of you get out towards the road, the high road. It shouldn't take too long for the 2 of you to find Geraldine. If you want to use a message, though, you do not see her immediately when you get out that way. You get to the road without encountering her.
Well, we said we were going to meet about a mile away. So getting to about that point, I'll drop the invisibility. This was about the place. I guess if she doesn't show up soon enough, I'll call. We'll wait 10 or 15 minutes. If Geraldine doesn't pop out, then I would simply lift my hands up and clap. And as I do, I cast Thunderclap. So just an echo of thunder roars through the night.
So it'll be about 8:30 p.m. when you do that. Geraldine, you've managed to find, at this point, a couple of small game, like rabbits, but not quite enough for the entire group, so you're still working on the hunting. When you hear the undeniable thunderclap.
Oh, that's pretty weird. And I quickly reach the place, and I suddenly drop behind them and just and rise up.
Why is everyone so good at doing that?
I don't know.
Well, hey Geraldine, how's it going out here?
It has been a couple of hours. And I lift 2 rabbits that I'm holding by their ear.
That's a start. I'll help you get some more after we talk. Pius, do you want to tell her what we found?
Okay, in the meantime, I'm listening. You see me going towards like a stomp, put the rabbits, and started to, surgically remove the skin.
Geraldine, this place is very, very strange. It's too perfect for a place that is pretty close to the high road and no danger whatsoever.
Oh, perfect. That is fake.
Yes, it has to be. I think it's a cult, honestly.
I sense no evil coming from this place.
Yes, Wrath, can you check me?
Can I what? I'm sorry?
Check me.
Sure. I'll place a hand on the soul talon, or the talon, and sense towards Geraldine. Does Geraldine seem evil?
No.
You don't see me as evil. You don't detect me as an undead, and also you detect me only as a living thing that I'm not.
Yeah. Well, the sword doesn't detect undead or living. It simply detects evil. So, kind of touching it. No, I don't detect any evilness coming off of you, Geraldine, but I didn't expect to either.
The thing is, I'm not a good person either, and you know it. So you
It's
should
pretty
at
debatable.
least feel something. That's not the point. The point is they are all protected. I try to read into some of their minds, and I can do it quite easily, unless you have a mind shield of some sort.
What if
yeah.
have you ever peered into someone's mind who it might be shared with others?
Like a knife,
Yeah,
or mine for all.
right.
There was kind of a similar things with other town we saved. Not exactly the same, but they had some shared thought.
But you're not getting anything off of these people, you're saying.
No, nothing at all. It's blank slate. The state is like
That brings some concern to it. Oh, if you see a chimichanga, just leave it alone.
Out of context.
Mm-hmm. Geraldine has an eyebrow raised, like, huh?
Apparently, it's one of their friends, pets. I'm not sure. It's alive either way, and well,
already that is a good reason to burn this place to the ground.
Thank you.
look. I'll not begrudge someone for defending themselves. I did try to stab it with a knife.
It's food, right?
I mean, so is a bear if you're hungry enough. But a bear can still defend itself, and you wouldn't blame the bear for doing so.
Don't blame the bear. I blame the meat of something that is supposed to be dead, and the vegetable that are being taken out from the ground. That is not a living thing. That is processed food that decided to take a walk.
Well, and here's the weird part, too. It didn't start here. That thing wandered into this fucking place. That irks me to no end, actually. Now that I think about it. They didn't create this thing. It just appeared out of nowhere.
It came from somewhere, they said. They just don't know.
Yes. That's my point. This chimichanga is the key to this village. I just know it.
Wrath just has like a grin, but he's like shaking his head. I doubt it, but maybe.
If Pius if Pius was a Nuri, he would have like a cigarette in one hand and like a cup of coffee in the other. Saying
It's
all
a
these
giant sheet of paper he's pointing to that says Pepe Silva.
things. Yeah. Yes.
I was actually more picturing him with a board with a lot of dots and red strings.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Anyway,
It's the choice.
Geraldine will go, I can always collect information from it. I just need to... I just take a bite.
Well, actually, that brings up a good point. Did we see a cemetery?
Pius
None of you have seen a cemetery.
I has said that.
Pius's head snaps to wrath as he says that.
And the elf woman who runs the inn, you said she's extremely old even for an elf, yes?
Yes, the oldest elf I've ever seen, personally.
There is another point that I want to make, guys. I overheard what you were saying with the person that, you met at the entrance of the village.
Jeremy, yeah. Oh,
This woman live of what? You have a inn and nobody visit. How you gonna make money? How you gonna survive? Unless everyone in town give you your food.
It's a pretty secluded place. Maybe they expect the road to open again one day and they're prepared with the inn. Or maybe the inn was built whenever the road was open.
Yeah, it's a lot of maybe.
Well, the same can be said for the other side, too, though. We don't know anything.
You said, Pius, that you think this is like a cult.
It's giving off cult vibes, yes.
I will say something else. A little bit more unsettling, but more intuitive kind of things than I'm used to. What if they prepare the few people that walk in and serve them later on?
There was no meat on the table.
Yeah, you have a lot of it.
Fair enough. You think they're killing and eating the visitors that come through?
The fact that they don't serve you meat doesn't mean that they don't look for it. And also, I've been wandering this area for quite some time, and I cannot find more than this. And I'm pretty much a good hunter.
That is concerning.
Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but...
No, I don't think so, actually.
Thinking back to the smorgasbord that was laid out, I know that when Wrath looked at like the soup or whatever, there was a line where it had gone down. Was everything else pristine and untouched?
No. Now, the only thing that was completely untouched in all the food stuff was the chimichanga, which wasn't food.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. There's got to be some kind of way to see what's really going on here. Because out of all the things that we've been through, to me, this is quite weird.
This is? Oh, okay. I mean, we have been into some very weird shit so far. But, yeah, you do you.
Yes, but think about it, okay? Our job on the high road was to make sure it's safe, right? And then all of a sudden, we come across this village. Everything's fine. There's no predators, no torment fragments. What is fucking happening?
Well,
This is terrible.
there is torment here.
No, wait. There is no torment fragment, but Wrath, didn't you say that Tempest found a lot of torment?
She said it was everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a fragment when the entire village is your fragment.
Oh, fuck.
Well, maybe, but the last time we ran into a village problem like that, it did physically manifest into a large obelisk.
We didn't explore the whole village so far, right?
True. We still have a lot to explore, including the mayor's house.
I will finish to prepare those. Bring it to you guys. Try not to be seen. And I will use the rest of the night to explore a little bit more. Don't worry. If I find anything, I will not interact. I will just collect information and report.
We should,
I will not stay in town.
well, if you need somewhere to go, I'll leave my window open. And I'll describe where on the building room is with the large window. That way, if you need somewhere to go or to hide out, you'll have some.
There is one thing I will say, Wrath. Keep it open, but close the window. And what I mean is keep it unlocked.
Yeah, of course.
And put some, even rudimental things that if someone open it, it will wake you up.
Yeah, I'll figure
Maybe
out something.
like I said, maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I'm expecting visitors in the middle of the night.
That's exactly why I tried to make that lady think that I sleep.
Yeah, good.
You should be on watch then for sure.
Oh, yes. I will be ears to the ground for sure. I am not going to let anyone get hurt.
All right. Well,
Careful. Keep at least one message ready for me.
I think we've used 2 today so far, so we should have another 3.
That's good. Yeah, just keep it in mind.
All right. Well, you know where to find us. Pius, ready to head back?
I wrap the meat in a little cloth and give you the it's raw, but you can easily cook it.
Me and Tempest usually eat it raw anyway, so we'll see what Finn wants. Ready, Pius?
Yeah. Stay safe, Geraldine.
And with that, you see me guys start to crawl on the side of a tree and disappear up into the.
Wrath gives a final
Right,
wave, and the scroll in his other hand disappears along with him and Pius.
So you'll get back to town at about 9 p.m. Tempest, Twilight, and again, there's a solid hour in there to work with. It's like 8 o'clock as you're heading up to your rooms. Magdalen's got her tea. Twilight's sitting there gorging herself on food. It's out. Is there anything you wanted to do with that hour?
Testing.
Can I actually try working on investigation? Or is that only on my downtime?
It's a downtime activity. It takes 4 hours. I'm not going to say you can't do it, but you're going to be going to bed pretty late if you do that.
I think I'm going to actually try talking to the old lady.
Okay. How about Tempest? What were you saying?
You said we had an hour, roughly?
Yeah, you have roughly an hour before Pius and Raph catch up to you all at the end.
Tempest just gonna lay in bed for the last hour, like ready to call it, but still awake. Just lay there flat in the darkness waiting. Zoning out.
And how about Finnegan?
Finnegan is not tearing the room apart, but he is searching his entire room for anything that is out of place.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for Finnegan then. While you do that, you try to talk to the old lady.
Yes. Did you need something?
I just wanted to maybe kind of see if I can gather some history knowledge on this town. How did you guys come and how did this town actually come in to be the village? Or does that make sense? No?
I think I understand what you're asking. I don't have the best memory, but I've been around. I was a little girl when my family moved to this village. I've been here for quite a long time. I was even here when the mayor, what was it, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, cast the protection ritual over it. And I believe it just started as a checkpoint originally, though. It's just a place for travelers to rest along the road.
I was in the hospital and they said ghost. The lady said ghost. What do you know about them?
That seems like a strange question to be asking me. I mean, you were there, and they were going on about the ghosts in front of you. You should have asked them. I don't know. Some of the people in town are a little superstitious. I'm sure that some of them might react that way if things just happen to fall over and clatter into the ground. They might shout about ghosts either because of the superstition or just what else is there to blame?
So
To
you
the
said
best of
that
my
this,
knowledge, no ghosts have been around in this town, at least not for a very long time.
what kind of ghosts are we talking about? Evil? Good?
Oh, well, I mean, like I said, ghosts haven't really been around for a very long time. They're not a common occurrence. Maybe a few times we've had a ghost rise from someone who's passed and had some unfinished business, but typically that just means that they would finish their business and then move on. After all, that's part of us trying to be so accommodating. If we found a spirit that had unfinished business, we would try to help resolve it. Good, evil, I guess it doesn't really matter. If the spirit moves on, we don't really have to deal with it at that point.
Makes sense. So is this town has a curse or does it have a blessing?
Well, it's definitely a blessing. We don't have issues with predatory animals, and there certainly aren't any troubles. It's a pretty perfect town, which I think is quite the accomplishment, really. I mean, what town can say they've had no crime in nearly 3 centuries?
Really good. Sorry. Okay, go on.
What?
And I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was quoting something out of game.
So this town has a blessing of a curse, right?
And no curse. It's just a blessing. Mayor, way back when, like I said, he passed a protection ritual over the town to protect it, and everything's been nice and peaceful since.
Okay, thank you. I would like, how many messages do we have? And do we get the messages once a day, Jess?
It's 5 per day. At dawn, they come back. You have 3 of them left. And the old woman excuses herself, saying it's getting very late and she's very tired.
I'm going to reveal that to the group, what I just found out about the mayor.
So the messages can't be that long. You could say like 1 or 2 things, but not like the entire exposition. It would be better just
Yeah,
like, hey, let's have a talk. I found out something.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Yeah, let's have a chit chat. I have information. Let's talk.
Okay, let's save the rest of our messages for emergency use only, though, please.
We get more tomorrow.
Talking about tonight. And there goes another one. So we
message.
have 1 left.
Good. Twilight doesn't respond and blow another message. Twilight, after your conversation and after that, are you heading up to your room? The roof?
No, I think I'm gonna wait for everybody in the lobby because isn't everybody like kind of outside or are they all in the rooms?
Wrath and Pius are outside on their way back. Geraldine's in the forest not coming back, and everyone else is in their rooms. You do know that Wrath and Pius are still out. So if Twilight is waiting then, Wrath, Pius, when you come back in through the doors of the inn, you will see Pius. You'll see Twilight, just kind of sitting in a chair, waiting.
Looking around, the old woman's not here.
No, she is not. And she's put up a little sign on the desk with a room number in case there's an emergency and she's needed in the middle of the night.
I'll drop the invisibility then. Oh, Twilight. Where's everyone else?
Well, Tempest went to bed or went up to her room. I was chit-chatting with the old lady and I found out some information. And that information was apparently the mayor put kind of like a blessing / curse on the town. Like they haven't had trouble and everybody's at peace.
What's the curse part of it?
The curse part is that the mayor had the power to actually do so. At least that's what I entail.
Wrath looks at Pius. That doesn't sound like much of a curse to me.
The 2 of you feel like the curse part is a misinterpretation on Twilight's part.
Yeah, it is. It's a misinterpretation on my part. That's exactly what it is. But at least I got one thing right. Yay!
Yeah, protective spell. I think the people at the front had mentioned something about that. Did she say how long ago?
The times. Yeah. Let me step away, my bad. You were asking the same thing.
Did she say how long ago it was put up?
She did. I think she said it like a while ago, but it could be like I don't know how many years.
Like 400?
You would remember 3 to 400. She said 3 to 400. She thinks she doesn't have a great memory.
Okay, she thinks 3 to 400. Thank you.
Huh. She still would have been pretty old at that time, huh, Pius?
Yeah, that would have been a very long time ago.
In her 600s or 700s?
That's, oh man, this just keeps getting worse.
But I asked her about the ghost too, and she didn't really give me much about the ghost. She said it's just.
Oh no, it was me. I tripped you outside. I'm sorry. It was a prank.
Huh?
I'm the one who tripped you outside.
I already figured that.
Oh.
But I was
what are you
talking about the ghost.
What ghost?
In the hospital or the clinic where I took bandages and shit,
You
the
did
staff
what?
members. Yeah, see, as I pull up the bandages and shit, like all of this medical supply, I said, "You're welcome. I stole it." So, anywho, that's not here or there. The problem is when I went in there, they said fucking ghost.
Could it have been because all of their supplies were missing?
I didn't take anything. Well, I mean, I took
What?
things, but
What?
I took things, but not without their knowledge. Without their knowledge, because I was invisible. But that's neither here or there.
I mean, it all sounds like it was there. What do you mean?
So what? Okay. So what you're saying is, Twilight,
Mhm.
that the person who exclaimed about ghosts is kind of confirming the fact that this town is haunted, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
I want to say quickly, above table, for everyone watching and listening, we do not condone theft of necessary medical supplies.
Jesus.
What?
Excellent.
It's better to be precise on those things. There is also a chance that the guy was talking about ghosts because you were invisible and he thought, "Oh, we have a ghost now."
Well, that's what, Wrath was trying to
Yeah.
get at.
Jess, I'm going to take a second and kind of use my cleric intuition and kind of probe around as far as I can go. Do I feel any kind of spiritual energy in this, not just the inn, but like in the immediate area?
No, you don't sense any type of undead presence.
I don't know if there's ghosts here. I feel like I would know. It's kind of my thing.
Is this thing?
So I'm still asking.
We should have a conversation with the whole group though. Fill them in on this detail. Did you do that already?
I tried.
Gotcha. Come on, let's go upstairs. Let's get
But
everyone.
you guys all know me. No one believes me.
Well, can you blame them?
No, I can't blame them at all. I
There you
believe
go.
it. But I tried.
No, yeah, totally.
Wrath has already started walking upstairs.
Give me a second
we-
here, real quick. Sorry, I was eating some chicken, and I need to make a roll first.
Mhm.
26. Okay, so as you're having a little discussion about believing Twilight, you hear Magdalene kind of chime in from the nearby staircase. Well, why do you think it's hard to trust someone who steals medical supplies, Kupo?
An excellent point, Magdalene. Would you care to join us for a discussion upstairs?
Absolutely, Kupo. I'll go grab Finnegan real quick.
I'll get Tempest. We'll meet at your room, Pies.
Sounds good. I'll be in there.
And then
Twilight, go with them.
too.
Well, yeah, we'll all meet up there. Twilight and Tristan, if you want to go straight there. I'm just grabbing Tempest and.
I mean, I can come.
Yes, let's get the whole group together. Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
See why I made you like commit to tripping her wrath.
The rat throws his hands up and just walks upstairs.
Alright, so it takes oh, Geraldine, you first.
Thank you. No, I was going to say, Jim, in the meantime, with all of this happening, just so you know, I kind of follow those two back to the village. But when we got to the village, at that point, I took off and I started to snoop around using the darkness of the night to help with my stealth and to move quietly to, just see inside houses. I am being the creepy Jack Skellington during what's that in Christmas Town. The thing is, I'm not nice as Jack.
Of course. So no need to make any rules on this.
Okay.
But
I wanted to,
yeah, you don't necessarily notice anything out of place at first. But eventually you do notice that there are two people. They come out of different houses and they seem to start patrolling the town, almost like a night guard is what it seems to be, making sure that everything's safe. And they're not necessarily checking into people's houses. They're just wandering the town and watching it. They are very clearly on a set patrol pattern. You do take note that they have slightly pointed ears, almost like half elves, except they are extremely pale. That with everyone as you're meeting up, as you all get into Pius's room, there are clocks in all of the rooms too. And as you're all kind of sitting down about to start talking, you see the clock tick over to 9 p.m. And Wrath, you feel an immense wave of evil wash out through the city. There's a number of evil creatures now, suddenly. And that's where we're going to wrap up tonight.
Are you serious?
Yes. Well, no, I'm Magdalene, not serious.
I fucking knew it!
I hate it when you do that. You leave it to like the best part.
I mean, it's called cliffhanger for a reason.
Yeah, I'm a good storyteller, and I understand that cliffhangers
You're
help
like
bring
the
people
best
back.
storyteller.
I don't know about that. If I were the best storyteller, I would not be jobless and poor.
Those two things are not related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correlation does not
I
equal
just-
causation here.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I could still be homeless and poor, or jobless. I'm not homeless. I do have a rough. Anyways, everybody, thank
Go,
you for
go.
being here tonight. We will be back next week. Again, check the links below for Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, whatever is your go-to, or you can join the Discord server and get the Dungeons and Moogles fan roll, and you can find the server or my schedule there or on the social media platforms so you know when I'm streaming and what I'll be streaming for the next week. As always, I love you. Until next time, bye bye, Kupo.
We love you.